Hey, and welcome back to another video on Crest Magic. Today we're doing a deck review on the Red David Blaine Gatorbacks. Let's go. So just from the tuck case alone, this is a very luxurious or exquisite deck. On the back we have this beautiful red foil design right here with these spades and a few other things. It's a really intricate and beautiful design on the back. On the front, we have this like white foil all around and this red foil gator on here. It says Gatorbacks playing cards right there. So the front and back. This side says the United States Playing Card Company right there, and this says David Blaine Productions with it's all in white foil, which is pretty nice. And on the bottom, let me get that to focus. What did it even say on the bottom? Distributed by Split Spades. The top, it just says Gatorback right there. And on the actual flap right here, we have this red foil spade, and like the star, it says made in the USA with a few designs on there. So that's the tuck case. It's a really nice design, I think. The material was nice, feels durable. And yeah, let's get into the cards. Alright, so the cards in here are, they're very nice. The back designs look like this. It's the same design as on the back of the box right here. And it's this red foil is very like shimmery and nice. They look, the cards look thin crushed. They're very thin. Feel good on the hands. They fan pretty nicely. The borders are really small, which is nice for fans because they're not like the normal bicycle type fan. So as for the numbers and suits themselves, they seem pretty normal. You've got the different faces on the face cards right there. The red cards are a little bit of a deeper, darker red than of normal playing cards, of the standard playing cards. The Ace of Spades, let me find that. He has some like artistic things like this, just art on playing cards. Can't really use them for Magic, but they're still a cool piece nonetheless. Stuff like that. His daughter with some gators. The Ace of Spades, here it is. Look at that. I mean, come on, look at that. It's a gator coming up with the shape of the spades, Gatorback, number 127. I don't really know why that's there, but I don't know what 127 signifies, but yeah, these cards are very nice to handle. They spring well. They were a little beveled when I got them, but other than that, they came in really nice condition. Yeah, that's really all. They're a great deck to use. I feel like I'm gonna use them a lot. And yeah, let me show you some clips of me doing some stuff with these cards. that's about all for the deck review. I hope you liked it, and I recommend you go get these because they are great cards by David Blaine. So yeah, now let's move on to the tutorial on a magic trick. So let's go. So before I show you the tutorial, I want to show you a little performance of the trick that I'm going to teach you. So right here we have a spread of some of the cards, and we have these two face-up cards, which are the pieces of art. They're just going to have them right there, where they're sandwiching these cards right here. So I would have my spectator pick any 3 cards in here, and it's completely up to them. So let's just say that they go through the pile up here, and we find this card right here, and then we find this card right here, and they take any 3, and it's completely up to them. It's completely free choice. Let's just say they pick those just for example. So I would have them look at the cards, and they would see that they're all red, and I would ask them. They probably wouldn't be too surprised. They're like, oh, sometimes it happens, but I said, well, would it be crazy if you picked the only 3 red cards in between these blank cards? So let me show you. In the spread right here, we still have these 2 cards sandwiching these cards, but when we look at the cards in between right here, right, you can see that every single one of them are black, except for the 3 that you chose. Let's get into the tutorial. So this trick is very powerful. As you saw in the performance, it's crazy, and you can do a presentation telling them, like, I made you pick those, like, I influenced you, whatever, but it takes a setup, so you have to set up the deck before you go out and perform this. So the setup is you have to separate all the black and the red cards. So once you have them, I'll take them out. So you have the black cards and the red cards right here. And then you're going to take 2 cards. If you don't have a deck like this, you could use the 2 aces, or you can use the jokers, any card that it doesn't really matter. But what you're going to do, you're going to take the red cards, you turn them over, and you're going to set one of the cards on top like this, face up, and then you're going to set the other one on the bottom, face up. So it's sandwiching these 3, or all the red cards, sorry. So then what you're going to do is take the black cards and take about half of the black cards, set them on top, take half the black cards and set them on the bottom. So now you have this setup where you have this thing, and they're sandwiching all of the cards, and then the black on the outside right there. I'll show you a little spread just like that. Now when you have that, you're completely ready. You just go up to them and perform this. So you're going to say, so you could spread it out if you're at a table, or if you're standing, you can show them these cards right there, and you're going to ask them to pick any card, any 3 cards in between this. Now, any cards that they pick are red. They're going to be red. So it doesn't really matter what they pick. They can pick these 3. It doesn't really matter. So let's say they take these. So as you're taking the deck back you're squaring it up. You perform this secret move. It's not really that secret, but you're going to do a cut. So you want to get it as in the middle as possible. You don't want it like this small, otherwise it won't work, because what you're doing is you're moving these black pieces in between the face-up cards. And so you're just going to do a cut like that. You could do a one-handed cut if you want, but either way, you're going to cut it so that the red cards are on the outside. And then you're just going to you want to do that when the spectator's not looking, like while they're looking at their cards. That's a perfect time for you to just do a cut, and no one really suspects what you're doing because they don't think a cut will do anything. Then you're like, it's okay, it's fine if you see the cards, they see that they're all red, and then this is when you really milk the thing, because the move's already done. You can hand them the deck. You can hand them the deck. You can set it down, and you can say. So let's look once more at the deck. If we take all of these cards right here, sandwiched in between, we'll actually see that all of them are black because of the cut that you did. All of them will be black, and they'll be amazed because they'll think that you made them pick the only 3 red cards in the deck. And this is a very powerful trick. You can play around with it. You don't have to do exactly that, but that's the trick. So hope you liked it. It's pretty easy, but that doesn't mean you shouldn't do it. It's a very good trick. So that's it for the tutorial and the deck review. I hope that you liked this video. Like and subscribe if you liked it, and I'll see you in the next one. So bye.